Good afternoon. We are live at Boys and Girls Clubs at 3. We come live daily on Facebook Live to try to bring a club experience into the home of kids and families who are looking and watching this video. We always want to protect our kids, so we want to do internet safety. Definitely if you're under the age of 13, you need to have parents' permission before watching this video or participating in this Facebook Live. Lots of these videos are also posted on our YouTube channel, and we can share that information with you guys later on where that is. Or you can just search Give at BR Clubs on YouTube and you can probably find it. Or Club on the Go, Baton Rouge at YouTube, and that's how you can find all these videos that we've done live at 3 o'clock. Again, I'm Pat Van Berkeley. I'm the President and CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs, and again, welcome to Facebook Live. Today at 3 and every day, Monday through Thursday, we try to do a Facebook Live to bring the club experience into the homes of children. Today we're going to be doing some writing, so if you want to participate with us, you need a pen and a piece of paper. Feel free to do that, or you can just watch along and then we can do that later. Again, we know this is a difficult time for lots of you guys, and so we really miss seeing all the club members in the club every day. So again, we hope that just a little bit of this every day coming to you through Facebook gives you a little bit of the club experience that we normally do every day after school. So thanks for everybody who's participating in Facebook Live. We are practicing social distancing. I hope you are too, washing your hands, wearing a mask, staying 6 feet apart from each other. If you'd like, those are all really good things. I'm here by myself, so I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I'm doing a little better. And so since I'm here by myself, you're gonna have to watch me stumble a little bit to get this done. So it shouldn't be that hard. I'm here at the Boys and Girls Clubs Administration offices, and there we go. I'm so sorry. You know, they call me a boomer for a reason. So what we're going to do is try to. There we go. So I'm going to be working on a piece of paper, and I have something to write with. So if I can get my tripod set up perfectly, we will get started. So again, thank you again for joining us Facebook Live. Hopefully you can see this piece of paper that we've got here, and we're going to start working on some things. One of the things, you know, is if you've come to any of my other Facebook Lives, you know that I like to doodle a little bit, and so I'm going to be doodling. There we go. That's going to be much better. So I'm going to be doodling today also. And what I'm going to make today is I'm just going to make a circle. And then beyond that circle, I'm going to make another circle. And then I'm going to do another circle. Just like that. So what we're actually going to be doing is I'm making an ant. So you can draw along with me. We can make an ant. Pretty easy. Again, lots of times when we doodle, we just make circles and lines is all we're doing. So let's see if we can do this again. I think an ant face, maybe we'll make him have bigger eyes and looking at you. And I think an ant face kind of has it looks kind of like a skeleton there. And there you go. So an ant. And then you just keep on practicing. You can make it any way you want to. I like the sticks I use instead of maybe those little curves. Let's see if we can make it smaller. And the ant has 3 pieces of their body. This part right here is called the abdomen, A-B-D-O-M-E-N. This part right here is called the thorax. And of course, this is the head. So those are my ants. I'm not quite sure I like all my ants. So look at that one. So you're just going to have to experiment and see which one you come up with that you like better. I kind of like this strange little face this guy has, right? So you just keep on drawing any way you want to. and see how many ants you can put together. Well, today we're going to talk about poetry. And I am not a poet by any means, but if you like to draw, you can start thinking about words about ants. So we're going to talk about a poem that's called an acrostic. I think I say that right. acrostic, poem. And an acrostic poem is when you write a word and you write it horizontally. Just like that. And then you start thinking about what are some words or a few words that we can write about ants. Oh, maybe I should put an S since there's more than one ant down here. So y'all be thinking about what words begins with A or a phrase that begins with A that you can think about ants. Well, I think ants are angry. It's my G, right? They are not afraid of me. T. They are terrific biters. And what's an S? Something we can say about S. Angry, not afraid of me, terrific biters, so sorry. Now listen, we just wrote a poem about ants. And then you take time to think about it, and you say, ants, angry, not afraid of me, terrific biters, so sorry. Wow, that's a poem. Now, poems don't always have to rhyme. There doesn't even have to be the same amount of syllables or any of those kind of things on every line. It's just an expression of your feelings or thoughts or understanding about anything you're working on. So let's do another one real quick. We're getting ready for, let me change markers so we can have a little variety. We're getting ready for, hopefully, we're going to have a really good summer. All right, so y'all be thinking about some words starts with S, and we can draw a little summer scene here because we like to draw, I'm a big drawer. And again, you can see that it's not everybody's skill set's a little different, and you can do anything you want on a little grass down here. Now, y'all be thinking about what this poem we're writing, this acrostic poem, acrostic poem that we're writing about summer. All right, that's a cloud, by the way. If I have to tell you, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. So let's think about summer again. So the first thing I think about summer is what first thing I drew over here is the sun shines brightly. Let's think about under the oaks. Right? That's an oak tree. Summer, sun shines brightly under the oaks. Many barbecues, right? That makes me happy. E. Everyone, that's easy. Everyone loves summer. R. R is a little tougher for me. Run. Man, we wrote a poem together. So again, let's say it together. Summer, sun shines. Sun shines brightly under the oaks. many barbecues, makes me happy. Everyone loves summer. Maybe I'll change that to everyone loves the sun because we're talking about summer. Maybe we shouldn't do that. So let's read it again. Summer, sun shines brightly under the oaks, many barbecues, makes me happy. Everyone loves the sun. Run, run, run. Wow. Another poem. Another poem. How much fun is that? So you can take any word you can think of and make an acrostic poem. Now, what's really fun is to write your name and write words. Again, I'm going to write this up again here so you can read it. Again, we're making an acrostic poem, okay? So my name is Pat, pretty easy name. So let's see. I've got to think of a P word for Pat, of who I am. I'm going to say I am playful at, listen to this, many things. Now, I kind of made a sentence out of mine. Pat, playful at many things. But we could do this again and maybe just write some words. Let's do Pat is powerful, peaceful, always kind to others, takes time to share. Oh my gosh. We wrote a poem about me. Pat, powerful, peaceful, always kind to others, takes time to share. Again, you could do just one word, or you can do a couple of words. But again, this is a fun way to do a little poem about your name. Okay? All right. Very good. Those are very easy ways to write a poem. Now, I'm going to talk to you about another poem that we're going to work on today. And this poem is called a sin can. See if I can. A sin can. And that is CINQUAIN. A sin can. Now, what's interesting about a sin can is you have to know what syllables are. And syllables are kind of like beats. When you say a word, they have a syllable. Powerful has 3 syllables, right? Share has 1 syllable. Takes, time, always. Always has 2 syllables. So a sin can does this. It has, first line has 2 syllables. The next one has 4 syllables. The next one has 6 syllables. The next one has 8 syllables. And the last one has 2. Okay? So let's start with something that you might be on right now. And that's going to be, listen to this, a laptop. Laptop. 2 syllables. And I wrote this off. I didn't think of this just right now. I've actually been working on this, but just to give you an idea, keys are keys are clicking. Keys are clicking. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screen is still, what can you imagine? Flickering. Screen is still flickering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 syllables. 8. It's fun to play on it all day. It's fun to play on it all day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. And then the last one's just 2 syllables again. Can't stop. This is called a sin-can poem. A poem that has 2 syllables on the first line, 4 syllables on the next line, 6 syllables, 8 syllables, and then 2 syllables. So, and then let's draw. We always have to draw something, I like to draw. So let's draw a laptop here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. He's drawing a laptop. So we're just going to have our laptop here. All right? So a laptop. Keys are clicking. Screen is still flickering. It's fun to play all day. Can't stop. All right? Let's see if we can do one more rather quickly. And this is just something that you could try. It maybe stretches your brain just a little bit because you have to count and you have to think about syllables. If you like to sing or if you like music, a syllable is kind of like a beat. Bum, 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 bum. Laptop, 2 syllables. Keys are clicking. 3, that's 4 syllables. Keys are clicking. Think about beats when you're talking about syllables. That's all a syllable is really kind of like a beat to the music. So, and every line has different syllables in it. Okay? So, let's do colors, 2 syllables. Rain, bows are, that's my A, great. Rainbows are great. Oh, great. Oh, rainbows are great. I think that's 1 syllable. All right. 6, this is going to be tougher. Let's do some colors. Red is 1 syllable. Orange is 2 syllables. Yellow, red, orange, yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a 1 syllable word for a color. That would be blue, I guess. Red, orange, yellow, blue. And then 8 syllables. Let's make a rainbow. Let's make a rainbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last one, we'll just do happy. Wow, there you have it. We've got another poem that we can do. Again, this is called a sin can, and a sin can is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of poetry. Every line has a different syllable count on it. Colors, rainbows are great. Red, orange, yellow, blue. Let's make a rainbow together. Happy. So a sin can always has 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2 underneath it. 2 underneath it. That's it. That's it. Should we try one more? Let's try one more for the fun of it. For the fun of it. Just to give you another example. Again, we're doing a sin. This is a Q, U-A-I-N. And again, a sin can has 2, 4, 6, 8, and then back to 2. So let's do my friend. My friend. Friend? I think friend. Friend's 1, I think that's right, 1 syllable. His name His name is... Now we got to think of a first one-letter name of a person. How about Sam? His name is Sam. 4. And then he loves to sing. He loves to sing. That's 4. So we've got to have 2 more syllables to finish this. He loves to sing loudly, loudly. 2 syllables. And then we have 8 together. Together, together. We have a great, together we have a great, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 1 more syllable, time. And then the last one, we have 2 syllables, and we're going to do forever. So I just wrote a poem about my friend Sam, and Sam is very happy about that. And we can draw lots of pictures of Sam, however you want to draw them. But again, we did a sin can poem that has syllables, 2, 4, 6, 8 syllables on different lines. So lots of fun. Kind of challenges you sometimes to think a little bit, but sit down and think about this and see if you can do something. Another thing about poetry is sometimes you need to start working on what we call a word bank. All right? And we're just going to write down some words about, we did the sun earlier. Let's do the sun again too, because that's just an easy, we all know what the sun is and we all know what it looks like. The sun, we have lots of suns here. So let's just write the word sun down, okay? And then you got to start thinking about words about the sun. We can say, oh, the sun is bright, right? We can say what color the sun is. Maybe the sun is yellow. Sometimes it looks a little red. Sometimes it's orange. What else do we know about the sun? It's hot. It's really big. In fact, it's not only big, it's huge. Right? And it's how far? It's far away. It's daylight. Almost lost the camera there. It's daylight. What else about the sun? We can say it feels good on my skin. Can you think of other things about the sun? What could you think about the sun? So then, what you could do if you wanted to, you could start thinking about writing a poem about the sun. And this is just kind of a free verse poem. And so we're going to write the sun. And we just start maybe picking some words out of our word bank. Far away, big, large, huge. Maybe we describe it now. I like that. Yellow, red, orange, daylight. And then let's end it with feels good on my skin. My gosh. Here we just had a word bank of words that we took, and then we started putting them in some kind of order to have a free verse kind of poem. The sun, far away, big, large, huge, yellow, red, orange, daylight, feels good on my skin. Oh my gosh. How easy was that? That was so easy. All we did was write some words down and we wrote a poem. So poetry is not that hard. You just have to start thinking about things, and let's see if we can do another one real quick. Let's do flowers. See my flower here? So, all right. So all we're going to do is start thinking of words that we kind of think about. When we think about flowers, what do we think about? What do we think about? What did you say? They are colorful, pretty. They grow in the yard. They make me happy. What else can we say about flowers? They spring from the ground. What? What else do they do? You got to help me here. You'll be thinking of other things to do. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take our words from our word bank and we're just going to write some things down to make a poem real quick. And let's see if we can do this. So I'm going to write flowers. I'm going to start here. Spring from the ground. Colorful. Grow. I'm going to change this to growing in the yard. Growing in the yard. Pretty. Makes me happy. Flowers spring from the ground, colorful, growing in the yard, pretty, makes me happy. Oh my gosh. We just wrote another poem. How easy was that? That's what poetry is. It's the gathering of words, thoughts and ideas, and putting them into verse. And the verse can be really, really easy. So I want you to take this time to maybe do some poetry while things that we talked about today, whether it's writing an acrostic poem. Remember we learned that word? We wrote an acrostic poem. Let's find my acrostic poem, like our summer acrostic poem, or we wrote a sin can poem, and that's about syllables. Remember that it's syllables in each line, change 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Or we just did a word bank poem that just kind of made a freelance. You just think of words and you write a poem about those words that you would put together. All right, well, I think our time is coming to an end. We really appreciate the time that you have at Boys and Girls Clubs. Again, every day at 3 o'clock, we try to bring something to you guys every day at 3 o'clock to maybe show a little bit of the experience that kids have every day at Boys and Girls Clubs. I tell you, we miss our kids so much, so we hope that they are enjoying this. Again, if you want to see these, come back at 3 o'clock. Go to our Facebook page for more information. Right underneath here, you'll hear about our daily posts that we have. We have a scavenger hunt going on with Goose Chase. We have lots of things happening. You can go to our website also at BR Clubs to find some things about it. We want you to stay safe. We want you to stay engaged. Thank you so much, and we will see you again tomorrow on Facebook Live with Boys and Girls Clubs on the Go. Take care. We appreciate you being here.